teams threw their names in the hat. They were drawn out at random. How they were drawn out will decide how they will enter this next contest. And the last 2 men in the ring, after all 6 teams have entered, will be crowned the brand new 1PW World Tag Team Champions. And now, let us all find out who will be the first tag team to enter the gauntlet. Ladies and gentlemen, the first team to enter. They are collectively known as the Chavs.
Let me just check my wallet. One stuck behind me.
That's it. You know, when Darren Burridge comes out, you don't make any anti-Chav remarks. But here are these 2 fine, young, upstanding citizens, and there you go again. It's another form of racism, Dale Mills. Another form of racism. I think we have a reluctant Chav.
Yeah.
Well, as we saw earlier tonight,
yeah,
it did appear to be an injury.
Yeah, certainly. It looked like there was fun and games between
Let's
Pheonix.
find out who the second team will be in the tag title gauntlet.
Oh God, we've just had Delirious.
Things, well, they could take a turn for the crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the team of Madman Manson and the Invisible Man.
Right. Run that by me again.
Well, clearly you can see Manson trying to get in the ring and just step through the middle rope now. It's his tag team partner.
Right. Well, I'm not seeing anything.
Is there? Just there as Manson goes around the ring.
Okay. Do we?
There.
Well, according to my sheet, the Invisible Man is 6 foot 2 inches tall, weighs in at 388 pounds. And this is written in crayon, so I've got a good idea where that came from.
Manson's still in his straight jacket there, walking around.
This is daft. What? Why do they keep letting him in? I mean, at least Delirious showed he had a serious side.
He certainly did. Him and Darren Burridge just tore each other to shreds in that last match.
He is attempting to make love to Joel Allen.
I think he's just concerned that he won't ruffle his hair.
Well, my day got a whole lot longer.
I think Manson's starting out for his team as he's just told his tag team partner to stay on the ring apron.
Right, yeah, that guy there, who I can quite obviously see.
I mean, in all seriousness, it is a 2-on-1 matchup in this gauntlet for the gold, and you've got to wonder what Manson's chances realistically are of winning the 1PW Tag Team Champions on his own.
I'm gonna hazard a guess and say none at all.
Well, as the reluctant Chav locked up with Manson, he's just overpowered him. Manson's claiming that he wasn't ready. He's now, I think he's just doing a few warm-ups. He's just stretching out, just getting ready for the next lock-up.
Generally, you know, they do this in the back before they come out.
You've got to love his boot.
Yeah, the one that's drawn on?
Yeah.
That one, right.
But at least it's Nike.
There are other sports brands available.
He's actually got writing on the bottom of his feet. He's now shimmying across the bottom row. Maybe shimmying to make the tag. He's got a long way to shimmy. And he might cause himself severe rope burn. Again, as they circle each other, waiting for the lock-up. And Manson saved the Chavs some trouble of locking up and
did it himself.
Yeah, he just threw himself to the floor.
Just threw himself on the mat. Unorthodox is a word that you would usually describe somebody a little bit different. Oh my God!
It's actually...
He just threw his shorts at me.
He's actually tagged himself in. He's changed his attire and tagged himself in.
He's going to go through it all again, isn't he?
I think so. I think we're going to see... Oh no! El Matador as his tag team partner.
It does appear that way. This is unfair. That's a foreign object.
Well, it's not been strictly used yet, so no cause for a DQ as no actual physical use has been made of the straitjacket.
Still a foreign object.
Just as a red rag to a ball.
If a guy brings a chair into the ring and doesn't use it, the referee will make a conscious effort to remove the chair from the ring. He should be right now making a conscious effort to remove that straitjacket.
Well, I think the referee has reprimanded Manson for having the straitjacket in the ring, but now the Chav has it in his hand. Is Manson a bull?
Oh, God.
Yes, he is. We've seen the horns. Oh, we almost saw our first wrestling move, a DDT, by the referee.
Indeed we did.
And now this is where Manson is going to be in serious trouble, as he really doesn't have a tag team partner. There is two Chavs, and they will systematically tear him to pieces.
Yeah, there's no one to save him here. Ooh, almost bending his head against the top rope.
And it could be, it could be a short night's work for Manson. It could be a long, short night's work, if you know what I mean. He's going to... The Chavs are just going to inflict a beating upon him.
Chavs have been quite unfortunate here. They did draw very early on in this gauntlet.
But fortunate enough to have just the one man to take on first. So if they can get Manson put away quick enough, it won't be like they've really had an opening match. So whoever he draws out next, it really is going to could be like the first matchup.
Yeah.
Another fast tag by the Chavs. Manson in some serious trouble.
Very accomplished wrestlers now. All you do is hate on the Chavs.
Oh, I'm not disputing the fact that they are very accomplished wrestlers, which they are. They clearly are, as we can see. It's just their underhand tactics that they use to. That they clearly don't need to. They're very technically sound. It's just that their way of life they chose to live is a bit questionable.
Kick to the small of the back here. Now going into a chin lock.
Manson in some serious trouble now. The problem is he can take the beating, but he's got no one to tag to. He's got no one there to help him. And if he was to get through, then he's got the prospect of facing another combo of another duo, then another, and then another, all on his own.
He's not going to be able to manage it.
Well, stranger things have happened.
Yeah.
But there was nothing strange about that reverse knife edge. Rattled Manson's chest, and a big stiff forearm shiver sends Manson to the canvas again.
They're just taking their time, really.
Yeah, maybe thinking slow and steady wins the race. They don't want maybe get a fluke loss, a quick roll up. That's all it takes. It's just 3 seconds, and you've lost.
I mean, they're not expending too much energy. Oh, good drop kick to the stomach of Manson.
Yeah, obviously the Chavs saw Manson coming in. It looked like he was going for a crossbody, and it was met with 2 boots to the guts.
I was about to say Manson was going into sort of uncharted territory by attempting an aerial manoeuvre, but then again, wrestling holds are on uncharted territory for Manson.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Beautiful enziguri. It's bought Manson a bit of time as he's and a drop kick.
Okay, then colour me wrong.
He's got the Chav reeling there. And we've seen the Hadouken.
Channeling the spirit of Ken Masters.
Aye. Another tag as the second Chav comes in, the less reluctant of the two. And a huge double suplex. This is where the Chavs could really take advantage. You keep him in the corner, although it doesn't really matter because he's got no one to tag to, but the fast tags, they've got 5, a quick double team manoeuvre, a couple of those, and really it should be all over for Manson.
The Chavs are a very smooth operation. Fast tags, in and out.
Well, there's no doubt in that as a tag team they are very sound. But
I just don't understand why these people hate them so much. What's the worst thing that the Chavs have ever done to them? Tried to sell them a bus ticket? You know?
maybe intimidated them on the street corners. They're drinking their cider.
They don't drink cider. They're better than that.
Or does anybody drink cider these days?
No.
As Manson now whipped hard into the buckle.
They're partial to Pims.
That's disgusting. Well, Manson, a big double boot to the stomach, has taken the Chav off. But again, it's just a small flurry of offense before the Chav cuts Manson down. A big scoop and a slam. And you've got to figure that any moment now, it could be all she wrote. And the Chav has rolled Manson onto his stomach. Oh, he's on the middle rope and he's just measuring him, just sizing him up. He went for a big elbow to the back of Manson's head, but Manson rolled forward.
Perhaps took a shade to him.
And he's gone for the hot tag. And he has, he's made the hot tag.
He's coming in like a house on fire.
He has, he's clearing house. The fresh man is in, it's a huge jumping clothesline. And the Chav is reeling. The fresh Manson is in.
I give up.
And he's on fire. It's a big chop. A second one. He's hooked him, cinched him in for a big suplex. Beautiful suplex, showing that Manson actually can throw in a wrestling move when he wants to. And that's a beautiful gunslinger into the cover. It could be 3. I tell you, that was 3. Without the Chav coming in to interrupt, Manson had 1.
I'm actually speechless. Oh!
And that's a beautiful, it's the moss covered 3-handle family credenza. He's hooked him with a double underhook.
Nicely called.
I thought he would have gone for the pin off that.
So did I. Maybe he was a little bit too close to the ropes.
Yeah,
perhaps.
it could have been Manson. He got his foot on the ropes.
Decided to follow up rather than move him out and risk him kicking out.
And a big boot to the face. Manson in some serious trouble now, but the referee seems to have lost a bit of order as both Chavs are in. And it's a super kick to the chest. It's took Manson straight in. He's up with the fireman's carry.
Beautiful teamwork.
Dropped him onto the knee. 2, 3, and it's all over.
It's over. Forget about it.
It was a valiant effort.
Well, I'll give him some marks for at least trying, but...
The Chavs!
Well, the Chavs are through with the gauntlet to the next round.
Oh, no.
And the next team is Pain Inc.
Ladies and gentlemen, the third team in the tag team gauntlets. The team of Roughneck, Joey Hayes, Pain Incorporated.
I don't think Joey Hayes is here. I think maybe
the was by his absence.
I think the earlier attack might have actually put him out.
But again, I would say it was luck for the Chavs, but obviously they've caused Joey Hayes not to be here. So again, it's a 2-on-1 situation.
You see, they took out one of the Chavs, but they just have a limited number of Chav friends on speed dial.
Again, keep your wallets close.
Oh God! If he comes anywhere near me, I'm running away. Big dumb ape.
What was it? Caveman-like offense, I think, is what you said.
Yes, it was.
There's still no sign of Joey Hayes. There's a military press by Roughneck.
Oh!
Beautiful. The military press into a slam. The fans, I think, are getting their wish. They're wanting the Chavs to be dead, and I think one of them could be after that.
This is not fair.
I think it's possibly the only 2-on-1 situation where it actually favours the one. And he's hitting with a
It was a shoulder breaker.
Yeah, beautiful shoulder breaker. Something you don't see very often. It was the Chavs laid out as well.
This isn't right.
Would it be wrong of me to have cheered yes then when?
Yes, it would. You meant to stay impartial, Dale Mills.
Well, I think
Oh,
he's going to
no.
get power. Oh, right on top. It was a Chav met Chav, and not a good way. And Keith.
This just.
Good grief.
He shouldn't be allowed anywhere near a wrestling ring. He's a brute and he's an animal.
Now,
look at him. He's enjoying this.
I think he's.
Oh, sick bastard.
And that's a big spear, and that could be then. And there's. Well, I don't know what's going on here. Is that one of the Chavs is. I saw Keith Meyer earlier. I was alluded to the Chav was making motions to Keith. I think he wanted him to pass him the chair, but Keith looked like he ignored him. Now Roughneck setting up for it. Looks like to be a sharpshooter, and it is. He's got the Chav, and if he sits back, and there it is.
He's had enough.
And the Chav is and it's a big chair shot to the head.
That's a pity.
Well, a numbers game, 3-on-1.
Well, he shouldn't have come out on his own then.
He shouldn't
have come out on his own. He's a moron.
I think the ref has thrown the Chavs out.
He's done what?
As a result of disqualification, Pheonix.
Oh.
Well, Pheonix have gone through virtue of that DQ. The Chavs clearly not happy with what has happened, but what can they expect when they bring a steel chair into the ring, wallop round the back, and then one straight to the head? Again, it's all kicked off again. The security.
Oh, what a shame. Roughneck's getting beaten. He's getting his just desserts.
I mean, you've got to figure that somewhere, maybe in hospital, Joey Hayes is wondering what is happening to his tag team
Roughneck is
partner.
stupid enough to come out on his own to fight two people
in a chair. Let's not forget.
They should have just watched what they did to Manson.
I'm surprised they didn't come around here for the baseball bat.
And I would have gladly handed it to them.
But something needs to be done as Roughneck is being double Irish whipped into the guard. Oh no, he
I think
hit
the ring post.
Yeah, he hit the ring post. I thought he was for certain headed for the guardrail, but they redirected him at last minute straight into the ring post.
This is like all my Christmases came at once, isn't it?
Well, well, it's all broken down now. The Chavs have been eliminated. Roughneck looks like he's been eliminated, but not in the sense of a pinfall.
If he was stupid enough to come out here on his own in the first place.
I don't think he's. Oh.
What is going on? Somebody restore order here. The Chavs, obviously they know.
It looks like he's bleeding, but I can't see from my vantage. Yep.
Well, the face to the ring post on the outside has busted Roughneck open, and he's bleeding all over the ring. Do you think, as much as I don't want to say it, that the Chavs have got the street fight tomorrow in their minds?
I think maybe they have. They're going to take him out early. They've already got rid of Ron of Pheonix. Maybe we could see both of them eliminated.
Please tell me they're not doing the foo bar.
Oh.
Not the foo bar. And Pheonix, one half of Pheonix has just felt his own signature manoeuvre onto the chair.
Beaten, but he's spraying blood.
And look at the Chav side, it's covered in blood.
Absolutely spraying blood from his head.
And it's no doubt, we need to get somebody in there. We need to get the
He
sword.
smeared it on his chest like war paint.
Oh, it is gushing from his head. And the Chavs are just, somebody please stop this.
Crimson Mask doesn't even begin to describe this.
And that's why you've been eliminated.
They are the best tag team in this company.
Come on now. He's got the bat.
I didn't give him that.
No. I didn't feel it go across the back of my neck when you handed it to him.
I have no idea.
But finally, the security have got in the ring. Oh, that is a disgusting sight. I'm not talking about the chav with the baseball bat, which is a disgusting sight.
He's a good-looking young man. I mean that in the most heterosexual way possible.
And what has been left of Roughneck is a bloody mess in the ring.
He has lost a lot of blood now.
Somebody needs to... Have we got anybody here that can possibly maybe, do a little bit of a patch up on him? He's pissing blood everywhere.
He needs to go out the back where the medical supervision, he will get properly attended to if he makes it to the back.
If he gets out the back. Oh, that is disgusting. Oh, I feel sick.
There is blood
There's
flying
blood
everywhere.
dripping from his head all over the... I mean, he's asked for the mic.
Oh, he speaks.
You dirty, chav bastards. You want a war? Tomorrow, with or without joy, I'm going to give you a war that you won't believe. No, kill the Chavs. No, kill the chav. With 3 words. You're gonna die.
Well, there's obviously a mission statement there from Roughneck. Again, he alluded to the fact that he could be alone again.
Yeah. Well, there is that very strong possibility. We've had no word on Joey Hayes whatsoever.
Is somebody going to give this man a hand?
Well, the former Entourage, now Britrage, obviously making their way to the ring shortly.
It's a new look, a new name for Mark Sloan and Wade Fitzgerald.
And hopefully a new attitude, because otherwise the pair of them are complete losers.
Ladies and gentlemen, Roughneck has been told that he cannot continue in the gauntlet.
Look at the blood. Look at the blood in the
So,
ring.
ladies and gentlemen, the 4th team to enter the match. Please
all over
welcome the specialist Matt Sloan and former under-18s MMA and British Taekwondo champion Will Fitzgerald. They are Britrage.
Britrage. They sound like a boy band.
And now let us find out who the 5th team will be.
Ah, the familiar strains of Loud and Proud.
Ladies and gentlemen,
I am very much looking forward to this moment, Dale Mills.
of James Time, Andy Boy Simmons. They are collectively known as Iron Lions.
It's been a long time since we've seen James Ty here in WPW. But we have to go all the way back to a cruel twist of fate for that. But now he's back. He's bigger and better than ever. And standing next to a man like Andy Boy Simmons, you're going to be on the road to victory.
Well, they've got a good chance now. Obviously a bit of an unknown quantity here as a tag team. Simmons has just kicked bottles at us.
You're looking at the team that was my pick to win this. And here we go, debuting for the first time. 2 new teams debuting, really.
Yeah. Although all 4 men will be familiar with the WPW faithful. This is the first time that they've both come together.
James Ty now, I should be Mark Sloan into the ropes. Going for a hip toss. Sloan reverses. Straight into an arm drag.
Beautiful leapfrog into another beautiful arm drag. They don't call Mark Sloan the specialist for no reason. A beautiful cross body over the top rope. That's something you don't often see Mark Sloan do, is take to the air. And there's action on the outside as Wade Fitzgerald has made his way back into the ring. And do not discount this guy. Just because he looks small, people are going to... It could work to his advantage because people are going to not take him seriously.
Quite possibly.
That's a beautiful Mastral cradle there as he looking to get a pinfall victory for his team. But the much bigger, stronger Simmons, well, he slipped out the back door. The drop kick didn't seem to have much effect.
And this is where size does him no favours.
But he can use his quickness, as we've seen twice now. He is faster than Andy Boy Simmons. And here comes the disrespecting from Simmons, something that we've come to expect. Single leg trick down.
Just peppering him with slaps to the face.
Rolled him up into the Irish whip. Reversal by Fitzgerald. Shot him to the ropes. He's good for a beautiful hip toss. Tag it to Mark Sloan. Simmons is backed into his own corner, maybe making the tag to James Time.
Britrage may have a, possibly a small advantage in this one. I mean, you've got to look at the fact that Sloan did train his partner.
Yeah, certainly. Obviously, you would think as a pairing out of the two teams that Fitzgerald and Sloan, obviously they will. I mean, Simmons and Ty will know each other.
They are very familiar with one another. Not in that way.
Not in a Wallace, Adam Curtis way. Yeah, is that what you're trying to say?
Who pays your wages?
As I'll just carry on calling the action. A beautiful top wrist lock, and he's just wringing the arm.
James Ty hopes to take home a souvenir in the form of Mark Sloan's arm.
Again, he wrung the arm on the top of his shoulder, kept hold of it, but it's been reversed. And Sloan is, that's a beautiful, almost a modified cripple crossface there from Mark Sloan.
Shut up, Rick. Shut up, you faggot.
A bit of verbal abuse there from Simmons to the crowd, something that we've come to know and love.
What, the abuse or Mark Sloan?
Come on, James. Come on, James.
Well, just a question, although it's a tag team scenario, does this count towards the Andy Boy Simmons challenge?
The Andy Boy Simmons challenge was scrapped.
At whose request?
That would probably be his.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this is a whole new Andy Boy then, new tag team, Iron Lions?
Yeah, a whole new attitude.
Well,
he was very excited when he called me a couple of months ago.
That's a beautiful suplex on Wade. Nice vertical suplex into the cover. Just 2 count there. Again, good tag team there. Dragged him into his own corner. Made the tag team a big headbutt to the back of the much smaller Wade Fitzgerald.
Wade Fitzgerald's at a serious size disadvantage. Simmons and Ty are among 2 of the biggest heavyweights in the UK.
Well, Andy Boy is a well-travelled veteran of the UK scene. He's also been over to America.
He has. He's also spent a lot of time in Europe in the last 12 months.
He's obviously he's picked up a lot of tricks and traits over the course of his travels, which has made him one of the best accomplished all-round athletes that we have here in 1PW.
He's a lot more aggressive than he was, 18 months, 2 years ago.
Well, I guess he's probably spent the last 6 or 7 months watching the 1PW videos, watching the Open Challenge that he's been.
I don't think he wants to be reminded that he was 0-4.
2 times in one night, wasn't it?
Yep, 2 times to Martin Stone.
That's right. Stiff cross faces. Wade needs
Vicious
to make a tag.
faces.
He needs to make a tag in the bad way.
Oh, he's just rubbing his face into the ring. That's beautiful. I like that.
Wade with a flurry of rights, followed with a forearm and another forearm. He's got Ty reeling, but a big clothesline has taken Wade Fitzgerald back down. Maybe Wade should have gone for maybe a couple of shots and tried to get the tag. Mark Sloan needs to get into this matchup.
Straight into the turnbuckle. Tying him up now.
I thought we was going to see an Oklahoma slam, but he's gone into the tree of woe and the patented foot on the knackers.
Yeah, that's not going to feel good.
Wade has just dropped on his head. Usually, the Tree of Woe for a guy that's a bit larger, when he falls off, he doesn't really land on his head. He can perhaps sort of get it on the back of his shoulders and not so much of an impact. But for Wade, when he fell off there, he actually landed on his head.
I'm very impressed with the double clothesline. As I was saying, I was very impressed with the Iron Lions thus far.
It's a cocky pin. I don't think he's going to get much out of that, even on the much smaller Wade. But again, don't discount the guy's heart. And if you can just maybe get to his corner, get Mark Sloan in. But again, it's brilliant tag teams.
They've just cut the ring off in half beautifully. They've got no chance at the moment.
It's classic tag team wrestling.
It's a formula. They're keeping it quick. They're keeping it smart. They've cut the ring off. They're not allowing him to get back. And they're doing it simply. They're just methodically taking him apart.
Yeah,
nothing flashy.
No bells and whistles. It's just
two big guys beating the tar out of a little guy.
Again, it comes maybe another big suplex. He's put Wade on the top rope. This is not going to be pretty. It could be a top rope superplex. He's got it hooked in, but I think Wade is hanging on. He's got him up. Wade firing back. Wade he's on the top rope. And he went for a
vertical impact.
Yeah, crossbody. Ty has caught him. And that's a sick PDT from Wade Fitzgerald. He's swung round and planted James Ty.
I'm surprised. I'm surprised that Wade Fitzgerald is not playing to his own strengths more. You're looking at a guy that's, he's a black belt in various martial arts. He's a mixed martial arts competitor. Yeah, and we're not seeing much of that.
Yeah, you thought it was stuck to the structure. Made the tag to Sloan. He's coming with a vicious kick. Go behind from Sloan.
Boots now to the midsection and a spinning heel kick straight to the chin of Annie Boy Simmons.
Atomic drop. Fitzgerald off. Big clothesline. Boot to the chest from Sloan. Insecurity from Fitzgerald. And a big Yakuza style stick kick from Mark Sloan into the cover too. I almost thought that was it. I almost thought that Iron Lions on their 1PW debut got eliminated.
Don't you count out the Iron Lions yet. There's still plenty more gas in the tank. Rolled him through. Set Wade to his feet.
And they've actually told him that, is he ready for it?
And they've just ran through it.
Steam train-like manoeuvre.
That's like running into a bus.
The Iron Lions just ran through Wade Fitzgerald.
There was nothing pretty about that at all. They just ran into him.
Sloan right in front of us is taking it to James Ty, just throwing him straight out the ring. He went for a springboard elbow.
Attempt at a German suplex is blocked by Mark Sloan. Couple of elbows, make it 3.
Ty's got him up in a running power slam. Simmons, beg your pardon, running power slam, beautiful, reminiscent of the British Bulldog there.
Oh, there we go. Now we're starting to see some of the martial arts. No.
3.
Forget it.
It's a 3 count. Simmons had a handful of time.
Opponents of the match, Iron
I didn't see that.
Lions.
He didn't grab the tights at all.
Well,
and now, ladies and gentlemen, the final team.
Whoa!
Well, it's
for a new attitude,
Final team.
seems to have quickly fallen out with his new tag partner.
World Tag Team title gauntlet
Mark
match.
Sloan does not look happy as we see the next tag team come out in this gauntlet.
And here we go. This is it. This is for all the belts.
It is indeed, you're right.
Pheonix, Spud, the Dragon Heart.
Tonight's theme is debuting teams.
Indeed it is, and one of them is going to be the new 1PW World Champion. As we're off, we're straight into the action. As Luke Pheonix and Spud have just flown into the ring, barely time to take a breath. As we see Britrage make their way through to the back. I'm not quite sure what we saw there, but it looked like they'd fallen out already. Again, though, you've got to favour the Iron Lions. And again, they're a much bigger team, but the fast-paced action of Pheonix and Spud, it's 2.
But you see it.
And I tell you what, we almost had the Dragon Hearts as... Oh, Jesus!
Did he just hit his chin on the top of the rail?
It just...
James ties wise to that. Attempt a German suplex.
He's rolled Spud up to 2. Ty, up and over. Off the ropes.
Oh, he's got.
The Spud went for the leapfrog. Ty caught him in a snap power slam.
Just a primal slam.
It looks.
It was raw.
Oh Jesus! There's action on the outside. I think Luke Pheonix's head has just bounced off the ring apron,
Yep,
courtesy of Andy Boy Simmons.
Well, before that kicked off, I was about to say that, you know, Spud and Luke have had considerable experience in the UK teaming.
Yeah, that's right. It's the first time we've got to see him here in 1PW, but they have teamed in the past. As we see, maybe it's broken into a proper tag match now. As Simmons is now elected to go to the corner, and now he's eliminated Luke Pheonix.
Tape change on commentary. Let me have a go, guys. Let me have a go. Tag mate for 1.
Andy Boy Simmons just choking Spud with the tip of his boot into the throat.
And we see Luke Pheonix there. He's recovered from his face getting planted into the ring apron. Again, courtesy of Andy Boy Simmons, one half of the brand new team, the Iron Lions, here in 1PW.
Well, I told you before, they were my pick, and they are remaining my pick.
Well, you can't discount Spud. He's got probably the biggest heart here in 1PW. He's faced the biggest competitors here in 1PW. Who can forget when he went up against the monster Abyss, who has returned tonight, wanting his 1PW world title back.
Yeah, and you saw how that one turned out.
Yeah, it was an odd turn of events as all 3 guys were in the ring. I'm not quite sure if there's any alliances there. There's any mind games going on from all 3 guys. We haven't got long to find out.
As a great Indian chief once told me, big on heart, small on brain.
Who was that he's talking about?
Spud. That's him.
Make him scream in his dirty long hair.
I mean, again, although Spud has teamed with Luke Pheonix in other places, and this is the first time in 1PW, it's not the first time that Spud has gone after 1PW Tag Team Gold.
No, he has indeed. In fact, he almost won the belts by himself.
Yes, he did. He was teamed with Keenan, and he decided at that point in time to turn his back on Spud.
Spud was wrong to put his trust in an idiot like Sterling James Keenan.
Well, obviously Keenan must have had his own motives for that decision. As the Iron Lions taking it to Spud, it's
just working over the arm.
You know, you look at James Ty, and he is a big man.
He is one of Britain's biggest.
Yeah, he's deceptively large. He's
very stocky.
Yeah, he's put on a lot of muscle mass since we last saw him in 1PW. And obviously, you know, in preparation, Andy Boy's been in contact with him. He wants to go after the 1PW tag team titles, and he's got every chance of winning them tonight. These are the last 2 teams. This is for all the marbles.
They are outmatching them with brawn and brains right now. Spud and Luke Pheonix are outclassed in every way.
Spud's head meets the top turnbuckle. It's reversed. Simmons, he needs to make the tag. Simmons is in. You've got to question what
he should have taken a chance.
Yeah, he should have. Yeah, you're right. He should have gone for the tag. He needs to get the, albeit face splattered but slightly fresher, Luke Pheonix. A beautiful armbar takedown.
Divorce court.
Well, Simmons obviously taunting Spud about the time that Spud is an emotional guy. You know, we all thought that was the end.
Yep.
1 or 2 tears were shed. I'm not afraid to say I almost wiped a tear away at that moment. It was a sad moment, but we are back. And I think at the moment Spud is not in a good position.
No, not at all. Face down and in a lot of pain. I don't envy him.
Especially with Andy Boy Simmons looming over him. And to be honest, I'll say I get quite intimidated by Andy Boy Simmons.
He's big and he's angry.
You know, you see him and you try and approach the fella out the back. He's intimidating.
You have to admire him. He realised he wasn't doing so well in singles competitions, so he went away for a while. He had a thought. He's reinvented himself and come back as one part of the Iron Lions.
And now he's wrenching Spud's arm right out of the socket. He's got his foot rammed in his face, and for good measure, he just put it there again.
Tip of the boot straight down the cheekbone. Andy Boy Simmons is just bullying him.
Well, he is. He is almost tantamount to bullying. The boot, the disrespectful boot to the face, and he's just toying with him now. I think.
Who cares if it's disrespectful? It's successful.
Again, clever sound strategy. Looking like a little bit of a flurry there from Spud. What does Andy Boy do? He makes the tag. In comes in the fresh James Tyne.
Breaking any momentum that Spud could have thought about having, and that may have just broken Spud's arm.
Again, a beautiful. He wrapped his arm around the knee, and the knee was driven into the arm, and constantly working on Spud's arm. And that's a brilliant arm bar. He's hyperextending the elbow at the wrist.
Yeah, and it takes an illegal break from Luke Pheonix.
But you know what? I think if he hadn't got that illegal break, I think that would have been it. We'd have been crowning new 1PW World Champions.
Which, as I would have correctly predicted, would be the Iron Lines.
Well, it's certainly in their favour at the moment. If they can just keep as they're doing, keep the ring cut in half.
Come on, ref! That would have easily been a 3.
You know,
Had Joel Allen not have been tied up.
I think you might be right there. I think that we could have. That would have been it. New 1PW World Champions.
James Ty signalling for the end now.
It looked like he was going to get him into a power bomb or a pile driver, whichever he can get him up for. As Spud is fighting, but
He's possibly going for a tiger bomb.
Oh, he slipped out the back door. He's blocked the kick, and a big insecurity has taken Ty off his feet. I think that's probably the first time this matchup that Ty has found himself on his back. Both men down.
Crowd now trying to get behind Spud, hoping he'll make it across to his partner.
Well, one thing's for sure, we are going to see a new team as 1PW champions here tonight.
The Iron Lines.
Well, that remains to be seen. They were in the driving seat, and if Spud can make this tag, Luke Pheonix is very fresh. Spud has taken a hellacious amount of punishment, but if he can make the tag, and there it is. There's the tag. Oh, Luke's in, but so is Simmons. No tag, he's just in anyway. That's a beautiful leg, like a leg lariat straight across the face. Fiery forearms from Luke Pheonix. There's a house of fire in there, but it's a 2-on-1.
Oh, he's hit his own partner.
Oh, Pheonix saw that coming, he ducked.
God, no.
That's
huge belly to back.
Beautiful belly to back, which is popped over.
James Ty now momentarily seeing stars. Andy Boy Simmons almost been kicked to the outside. Spud and Luke Pheonix obviously feeling like they've built enough momentum here. Oh no! So they feel the need to cheat. Turn round, Andy. Andy.
He's got a surfboard stretch. Assisted by, oh my God! Assisted by the ring post into the nuts,
neck breaker,
and a baseball slide.
Back in the ring, Spud just nailed Andy Boy Simmons with a neck breaker.
The momentum has certainly shifted now from the Iron Lines to the Dragon Hearts.
Yeah, thanks to doing a nice illegal manoeuvre over there in the corner. Brilliant.
Well, it seems to have been the theme tonight in this tag team gauntlet that.
When did you see the Iron Lines taking shortcuts, huh? You didn't.
Apart from when Luke Pheonix got his face smashed onto the ring apron by Andy Boy. It's a double crossbody attempt.
They've both been caught.
And they've been caught into running power slam positions.
And down.
Meeting of the backs there into the 1, 2. And you know, I thought that was it.
That was a slow count.
I thought that was it.
Surely that was a slow count.
I don't know what's happened to Spud. Has he rolled out the ring?
Spud got pushed out.
Luke Pheonix is set. Oh, it's a beautiful jumping clothesline off the back of his partner there by Andy Boy Simmons. That was brilliant.
And look at the teamwork.
That's a beautiful... A fisherman's Northern Lights.
Yeah. Interesting mix of the two.
Yeah. A northern fisherman.
We'll call it that. Oh!
A beautiful drop kick has just doubled Luke Pheonix up in front of us.
And Andy Boy Simmons, all 16 stone of him,
You've got to
straight to the chest.
She wrote too. And where is he getting that from to kick out from? Because that was an unbelievable double drop kick, double-footed drop kick.
I can't believe it.
Again, Spud is on the outside. He's not a chance to get back into this matchup. He's being kept at bay. as the fans begin to rally behind Luke.
Well, you see, that's where the more intelligent team is here, because they are keeping Spud on the outside at all times.
The referee seems to have lost any sense of what a tag team match is, as both the Iron Lions are still in the ring and just totally running roughshod over the Dragon Hearts. You know, does the ref know who's legal? Does he care who's legal?
A double Irish whip into the ropes. Spud ducks.
Oh, he's slipped out of that. And a meeting of the minds.
A double noggin knocker.
As all 4 men are on the floor now.
All 4 men now returning to their feet. Luke Pheonix, full head of steam.
Oh, right in front of us.
And one for Andy Simmons.
A couple of wheel kicks. Oh, it's beautiful.
Code Red.
Oh, it was almost 3 from the Code Red. I thought that was it. I actually thought we got 2 1PW Tag Team Champions. Oh, Spud looking for that DDT, but Simmons wise to that, seen it coming.
Throws Spud to the outside.
Again, Spud has spent an awful lot of time
Phoenix
on the
has a pop.
outside.
Attempts the DDT. Simmons brushes him off as though he's nothing. Knee
And a
downstairs.
low blow. The knee, low blow into the slingshot. Tie in position.
Slingshot European uppercut.
It's a beautiful combination, and could be the final straight. Oh, a unique jawbreaker to the back of the head.
Oh, and a big power bomb. The force of which sent James Ty reeling.
Oh, and if not for Spud there off the top rope, that was 3. A beautiful flying double axe handle to break up the 3 count.
I'm exhausted just watching this.
Certainly, whoever wins this, we are going to have worthy One Pro Wrestling World Tag Team Champions.
He doesn't realise Andy Boy Simmons is stood right behind him. Unfortunately for Spud, there's only one way from this, down.
I thought he was going to drop him in an inverted DDT, but Spud slipped out the back door. He stuck the clothesline. Into that big DDT that has felled so many opponents. Spud, he's heading to the top. He should have gone for the pinfall. He had the 1PW Tag Team titles in his sights.
Is he going for the 5-star tadpole splash?
He is indeed, he's hit it. It's 1, 2, 3.
No!
New 1PW Tag Team Champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of the match, the winners of the gauntlet, and undisputed 1PW World Tag Team Champions, the team of Luke, Dragon Pheonix, and Spud, the Dragon Hearts.
You share the passion, you share the excitement, you share the yearning to participate, but you don't share the skills or experience. All the wrestlers you see here are highly trained athletes. You are not. Please do not try this at home.